For 6 months, nobody knew where David had gone. His phone stopped working. His friends stopped hearing from him. And eventually, his family began preparing themselves for the possibility that he might never return. Then one rainy evening, someone knocked on the door. His mother opened it, and there he was, thin, exhausted, silent. At first, she cried and hugged him, but David didn't hug her back. He just stared at her for several seconds before quietly asking, "Where is my real mother?" Before disappearing, David was known as the quiet one in the family. Not difficult, not aggressive, just reserved. He had moved from his village to Lagos, hoping to build a better future. Like millions of young people, he carried the pressure of expectations, success, money, responsibility. But city life slowly changed him. According to friends, he became withdrawn, paranoid, restless. Some nights he barely slept. Other times, he disappeared for days before suddenly returning. Still, nobody imagined what was happening inside his mind. Then one night, everything changed. David was reportedly attacked while returning home from work. Witnesses later said he was badly beaten during a robbery. His phone and money was stolen. By the time help arrived, he was barely conscious. Nobody knows exactly what happened afterward, because shortly after the attack, David vanished completely. For months, his family searched everywhere. Hospitals, police stations, friends, churches, nothing. It was as if he had disappeared from the world. Then suddenly, he came back, but something was wrong. Very wrong. At first, the family assumed trauma had changed him. That would have been understandable, but within days, his behavior became frightening. He locked his bedroom door every night, covered the mirrors in his room, refused food prepared by his mother, and constantly watched his younger sister with suspicion, as though he believed she was pretending to be someone else. The most painful moments came during conversations. David recognized everyone by name. He remembered childhood memories, family stories, private jokes. Yet emotionally, something was missing. One evening, his mother finally asked him directly, "Why are you acting this way?" David looked at her quietly before saying something that terrified the entire room. "You look like my mother, but you are not her." The room went silent. Nobody knew how to respond, because the fear in his voice sounded genuine. As weeks passed, the family became emotionally exhausted. His mother cried constantly. His younger sister became afraid of him. Neighbors started whispering. Some believed he had become spiritually possessed. Others believed the city had destroyed his mind. But inside the house, the truth felt far more painful. The people who loved David most were slowly becoming strangers to him, and nothing they did seemed capable of bringing him back. Eventually, the family sought medical help. Doctors listened carefully as David described his experiences. What he said disturbed everyone in the room. He explained that although his family looked identical, they no longer felt emotionally real to him. Their faces felt empty, artificial, wrong. Then doctors began considering a rare psychological condition, a disorder where the brain recognizes familiar faces visually, but loses the emotional connection attached to them, meaning the person begins believing loved ones have been replaced by imposters. The condition is known as Capgras syndrome, and suddenly, David's terrifying behavior began making tragic sense. But understanding the condition did not immediately solve the problem, because knowledge and healing are not the same thing. David still struggled to trust his family. Every interaction felt uncomfortable. Every conversation felt distant, and the emotional damage spread through the entire household. His mother later admitted something heartbreaking. She said the hardest part was realizing her son could recognize her face, yet no longer feel that she was truly his mother. Imagine loving someone deeply, while watching them slowly lose their emotional connection to you, not because they want to, but because their mind no longer allows them to feel safe. Over time, treatment slowly helped David improve. Some days were better than others. Some moments felt normal again, but the experience permanently changed the family, because they realized something terrifying about the human mind. A person can sit directly in front of the people they love most and still feel completely alone. Perhaps that is what makes this story so disturbing. Not monsters, not ghosts, not darkness hiding under beds, but the possibility that trauma can quietly reshape reality itself. And sometimes, the scariest mysteries are not about losing someone physically. Sometimes the real mystery is watching someone return home, but never fully come back. History is not old. History is living inside us. One day, one event, one lesson. Mr. Fidi,